You're scrolling through your messages, casually catching up with friends, family, or maybe just clearing out notifications. It's a routine part of our day, a quick check-in with the digital world. We do it without thinking, often while multitasking, barely giving a second thought to the content we're skimming. And then a link pops up. It appears innocently enough, nestled amongst the usual chatter. Maybe it's from a friend, seemingly sharing something interesting. Maybe it promises a free gift card, a tempting reward for minimal effort. Or perhaps it's a warning about your account, creating a sense of urgency and fear. These messages are designed to bypass your critical thinking. It seems harmless, just a quick peek, a momentary distraction. But that single click can be like handing a stranger the keys to your entire digital life. It's a moment of trust, misplaced and potentially devastating. That click can unleash a chain of events you never anticipated. Our Android phones hold everything. They are essentially digital extensions of ourselves. Photos capturing our memories and experiences, conversations holding our most intimate thoughts and plans, banking info, granting access to our financial resources, and so much more personal data. Hackers know this and have become experts at exploiting our trust, preying on our vulnerabilities. They understand human psychology and use it against us. They don't need to break in with complex hacks, spending hours writing intricate code. Often, all it takes is you clicking a link, a simple action with potentially huge consequences. These links are crafted to look inviting, designed to pique your interest and override your caution. Waiting for a moment of curiosity or panic, that split second where your guard is down. The goal isn't to scare you from ever clicking a link again, to live in constant fear of the digital world, but to help you spot the tricks before you fall for them, to develop a healthy sense of skepticism. Think of it like learning to spot a counterfeit bill, examining the details, feeling the texture. Once you know the signs, you're much harder to fool, much less likely to be taken advantage of. We need to upgrade our instincts for spotting digital fakes, to become more discerning consumers of online information. So, let's break it down. Let's understand the threat landscape. What happens when you get a malicious link? What are the potential consequences? What types of attacks exist? Phishing, malware, ransomware, what do these terms really mean, and how do they work? What's happening behind the scenes when you click that link? We'll look at the psychological tricks hackers use, the manipulation tactics they employ to get you to act without thinking. Not just the tech, but the human element, the vulnerabilities in our own minds. Most importantly, we'll cover simple steps to keep your Android device secure, practical measures you can take right now, and under your control, empowering you to take charge of your digital safety. In the digital age, being informed is your best defense, your shield against the ever-evolving threats. Let's get started. Let's arm ourselves with knowledge and protect our digital lives. It all starts with a hacker crafting a message designed to grab your attention. This could be an SMS, email, or social media DM, always with a link and a reason to click fast. The message might look like it's from your bank, Netflix, or a delivery company, warning you or offering something urgent. The goal is to make you act before you think. Sometimes, hackers use your social connections. Hijacking a friend's account to send you a link. You're more likely to trust a message from a friend, which is exactly what hackers want. The real danger is the link itself, often disguised to look legitimate. Hackers use URL shorteners or domains that look almost real, like ama0n.com with a 0. They count on you not noticing the details. The entire setup is a carefully constructed trap, funneling you toward that one critical action, the click. It's all about making you let your guard down. Don't take the bait. One of the most common attacks is phishing. Hackers phishing for your info with a fake link. Click a phishing link, and you land on a website that looks just like your bank or social media login page. Everything is designed to fool you into entering your credentials. Once you do, your info goes straight to the hacker, not the real site. These fake sites can be incredibly convincing, sometimes even showing the padlock icon to seem secure. After you enter your info, you might be redirected to the real site so you don't get suspicious. Phishing doesn't break your phone's security. It tricks you into giving up the keys. Hackers exploit urgency, authority, and familiarity. The best defense isn't just technology, it's skepticism and attention to detail. Always double-check before entering sensitive info. Don't let a fake-out fool you. Another threat from a malicious link is malware, malicious software designed to harm your device. Click the wrong link, and you might download a file disguised as an update, app, or document. Approve the install, and you've just let malware onto your phone. Malware can spy on you, steal passwords, track your location, or even lock your files for ransom. Some malware, like remote access Trojans, give hackers full control of your phone. They can see your screen, access your files, and even use your camera or mic, all from one click on a bad link. The most dangerous part? You might not even know it's there. Always be cautious about what you download and install. If something feels off, don't click. The real secret behind most hacks? Social engineering, manipulating people, not machines. Hackers use fear, greed, curiosity, or the desire to help to get you to click or share info. A message about a locked account triggers panic. A prize offer triggers excitement. When emotions run high, logic takes a back seat. Even with strong passwords and security apps, social engineering can bypass it all. Hackers might pretend to be tech support, guiding you to a malicious site. The trick is always about lowering your defenses. Stay skeptical, especially when a message tries to rush you or seems too good to be true. Always verify before you act. Don't let your emotions be the weak link. Let's pull back the curtain and see how these attacks actually play out in real life. We often hear about these scams in the news, but understanding the step-by-step process can really highlight how easily we can fall victim to them. It's not always about being tech-savvy. Sometimes it's just a moment of distraction or a well-crafted message that gets us. Example 1. The package delivery scam. This is a classic, and it's effective because so many of us are constantly ordering things online. You get a text, seemingly out of the blue, about a stuck package. There's a sense of urgency, maybe even a little panic. The message includes a link, urging you to confirm details to get your package moving again. The site you're directed to often looks incredibly legit, mimicking the branding of a well-known delivery service. It asks for your personal information, supposedly to verify your identity and delivery address. Then comes the request for a small fee, perhaps for handling or reshipping. It seems insignificant, but this is where the hackers get what they need: your name, your address, and most importantly, your credit card details. Example 2. The bank fraud alert. This one preys on our fear of losing our hard-earned money. A text message pops up claiming there's suspicious activity on your account. The message is designed to trigger an immediate emotional response. It urges you to secure your account immediately, providing a link that supposedly leads to your bank's website. But beware, this is a trap. You, understandably panicked, enter your login info on what appears to be your bank's website, but it's actually a cleverly disguised fake. And just like that, hackers can now access your bank account, potentially draining your funds or using your information for other malicious purposes. Example 3. A DM, or direct message, from a friend on Instagram about a giveaway. It seems harmless, maybe even exciting, with a link promising a free prize or reward. To claim your prize, you're prompted to log into Instagram through the provided link. But this is a fake login page designed to steal your credentials, and hackers take over your account. Now they use your compromised account to spread the scam further, sending the same deceptive message to all of your followers. Each attack, regardless of its specific form, uses urgency, trust, or curiosity as bait to get you to act fast, often without thinking. The result of falling for these scams? Stolen info, lost money, or hijacked accounts, which can damage your reputation and compromise your contacts. These scams are everywhere, constantly popping up in our texts, emails, and social media feeds, and they're always evolving to become more sophisticated and harder to detect. The common thread that runs through all of them? They all start with a single click on a deceptive link or attachment. But if you can recognize the pattern, the urgency, the unexpected message, the request for personal information, you can break the chain and protect yourself. Stay vigilant, be skeptical, and don't be the next victim. What's happening behind the scenes when you click a malicious link? Your browser is sent to a hacker-controlled server, which can show a fake login page or try to exploit a weakness in your phone. If it's phishing, your info is sent straight to the hacker. If it's malware, the server looks for vulnerabilities in your Android or browser. Outdated software makes you an easy target for drive-by downloads. Malware installs without you even knowing. If that fails, hackers try to trick you into downloading a malicious app disguised as something useful. Approve the install, and you've given malware access to your contacts, files, and more. The key: don't override security warnings and keep your software up to date. Prevention is always easier than cleanup. Now, let's shift our focus to practical solutions that you can implement right away. We're going to walk through some easy-to-follow steps that will significantly enhance your mobile security posture. These aren't complex technical fixes, but rather simple habits that, when practiced consistently, can create a robust shield against potential threats. Staying safe in the digital world is more about cultivating smart habits than possessing advanced tech wizardry. It's about being mindful of your actions and interactions online, and adopting a proactive approach to security. Think of it as building a digital fortress, brick by brick, with each smart habit acting as a protective layer. First and foremost, cultivate a healthy dose of skepticism when encountering unsolicited links. These can arrive via email, text message, or even social media. Remember, cybercriminals often use enticing or alarming messages to lure you into clicking on malicious links. Always pause and think before you click, even if the message appears urgent or seems to come from a friend or trusted contact. Hackers can impersonate people you know. A moment of hesitation can save you from a world of trouble. Always take the time to carefully examine the sender's full email address. Don't just rely on the display name, as this can be easily spoofed. Look for any inconsistencies or unusual characters in the address itself. Verify the true destination of a link by pressing and holding it. This will reveal a preview of the actual URL, allowing you to assess its legitimacy before you commit to clicking. Be vigilant for misspellings and grammatical errors in messages and on websites. These are often telltale signs of phishing attempts, as legitimate organizations typically have meticulous quality control processes. Pay close attention to domain names. Cybercriminals often use domains that closely resemble legitimate ones, but contain subtle variations or unusual extensions. Never, ever, log into any account through a link provided in a message, especially if it's unexpected. This is a common tactic used in phishing attacks to steal your credentials. Instead of clicking a link, go directly to the official website or app of the service you're trying to access. This ensures that you're interacting with the genuine platform and not a fraudulent imitation. It's absolutely crucial to keep your phone's operating system and all of your installed apps updated to the latest versions. Security patches are specifically designed to fix vulnerabilities that hackers could potentially exploit to gain access to your device or data. Don't delay. Install updates as soon as you receive a notification. Procrastinating on updates leaves you vulnerable to known security threats. Only install applications from the official Google Play Store. This significantly reduces the risk of downloading malware or other malicious software. Before installing any app, carefully review the permissions it requests. Be wary of apps that ask for access to data or features that are not relevant to their functionality. If an app requests permissions that seem excessive or unnecessary, don't hesitate to deny them. You can always adjust permissions later if needed. Make it a habit to regularly review the permissions granted to your installed apps. This allows you to identify and revoke any permissions that are no longer needed or seem suspicious. Avoid installing apps from unknown sources or third-party app stores. These sources often lack the security measures and vetting processes of official app stores. Whenever possible, enable two-factor authentication, 2FA, for your important online accounts. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second verification method, such as a code sent to your phone, in addition to your password. Regularly back up your phone's data, including photos, videos, contacts, and documents. This ensures that you can recover your information in the event of device loss, theft, or damage. While these steps may seem simple and straightforward, their cumulative effect on your overall mobile security posture is truly significant. They can make a huge difference in protecting you from a wide range of threats. Ultimately, you are the first and best line of defense against mobile security threats. By adopting these smart habits and staying informed, you can take control of your digital safety and protect your valuable data. Your Android phone is powerful, but its security depends on your habits. Hackers need you to make a mistake. Click a link, enter a password, or install an app without thinking. Your awareness is the human firewall. Don't be paranoid, just be smart. By being skeptical, verifying sources, updating software, and managing permissions, you drastically reduce your risk. These are common sense habits, not complicated tech tricks. Your digital life is valuable. Protect it. Take a moment to check for updates and review app permissions today. Pause before clicking unexpected links. Security is an ongoing process. Stay informed and stay in control. Be smart, be safe, and enjoy your Android device securely.